A little bit sweet, a little bit tangy, with plenty of oomph. The Eastern Prospector is a versatile cocktail, just as comfortable at a summer barbecue as it is in a poorly lit bar. It's the kind of drink that makes you ask questions. What's in this? What is it called? Where are my pants? Okay, in the interest of full disclosure, I have to admit, the Eastern Prospector is not the cocktail that I was gonna make today. I was gonna make something called a Gold Rush, which is almost exactly like an Eastern Prospector, just not as good. And I thought, well, that's a pretty crappy YouTube channel. Cocktails that aren't quite as good. So I pivoted. That's the good news. The bad news is, there's a little more prep for this one, but not that much more. Essentially, a Gold Rush it's bourbon, it's lemon, and it's a sweetener, and you know me, I like to use agave nectar. The pivot is what you do with the bourbon for an Eastern Prospector, and what you do is you spice it up. It's a little infused with some tea bags, which takes time. Usually I say 2 hours, maybe overnight. We're gonna try it in 15 minutes. That's the rub. First, I need to steep the bourbon. I'll do it in this. That was my water glass. Let's get the bourbon out. Put a little in there. I like to steep it with orange and spice. And look what I found at the store. Orange and spice tea. Perfect. So I'm gonna use that, and then I also like this Tiger Spice, or excuse me, Bengal Spice, which is pretty good. With only this much bourbon, I'm gonna do 2 to 1. 2 of these, 1 of these. We're gonna let it sit for 15 minutes. This is the highly technical part of throwing Old Spice or orange and spice tea bags into your bourbon. Here we go. 1 of those right in. Kind of push that down. Okay, didn't want to do that. Oh. You know what we're gonna do? We're just not gonna mess with it. Watch this. Boom, and boom. I always was a problem solver. Okay, don't need any of this. I mean, now we wait. A little housekeeping. Oh, goodness. Been long enough. Look at how dark that is, right? Yeah. Smells like bourbon. Bourbon burns the nostrils. Now, normally, I would do this the night before or 2 hours before, but like I said, we pivoted. You know, you can't do that on a big network show with huge budgets and all sorts of layers of red tape to get through. But since it's just me, we can pivot and make the better cocktail. Now we just have to mix it. For that, we're gonna grab the shaker. There we go, good little set there for you, right? Jigger, pint glass, tin shaker, strainer, bar spoon, I think. Oh, and lemon is the last part of that you want to make sure you have. Want to get plenty of ice in there. Make sure that closes. You want this bad boy. I mean, you could just do it like a man and just squeeze it, but this is better. You don't get the seeds in there. Half of a lemon. The juice of half a lemon, unless for some reason it's not a very juicy lemon, but this one is. Put it in here and squeeze. There we go, that's good. How much is that? I have no idea. It's half of a lemon. And yeah, do lemons come in different sizes and different levels of juiciness? Sure. But like I said, we're just kind of eyeballing it, okay? So I've got my lemon juice. I got my agave nectar, and I put a healthy amount of that in there. Woo! And then, of course, bitters. I'm not gonna over bitter this one because we have a lot of spice already in the bourbon. So it's like a 1, 2, 3 for me, okay? There it is. And then, yeah, 2 shots of bourbon. I mean, it is like I'm playing the drums in here. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's just space it out a little bit. I get all excited. All right, there's some tea bags in here. See if I can kind of strain it. 1 shot, 2 shots, and then just because we like them strong, we're gonna do that. Okay, good. Then it's as simple as shaking the shit out of it. Side note, I understand why the shake weight is a thing. It's a good core workout. The object here is to get this as frothy and as cold as you can. Just a couple more. Whew. All right, there's that. That's put in the glass. Big ice cube. Boom. And then strain into the glass. Look at that. Oh. Look at how like cloudy that is. That's all the shaking. That's what you want. And now there's little flakes, little ice crystals in there, along with my big meaty thing of ice. So here we go. That first sip. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's spicy, it's sweet, it's tangy. I mean, as advertised, this is something that you can drink on a Sunday afternoon, which I'm doing, and not feel bad about yourself. You could definitely order that in a dingy bar too. That is so, so good. This is one for the summer barbecue and for the late night nightcap. Cheers.
Make sure to ring that notification bell and smash that like button. See you next time.
What he said.